Hey Raswant, thank you for joining. So we today I want you to discuss some pointers about how we can use Quadrant, Viviet, and Single Store with Lyzr Agent Studio.
Hi Faraz. Thanks for having. Let's get started.
Sure. So can we start by knowing how do I connect my Quadrant instance to Lyzr Agent Studio?
Sure. Starting with sharing my screen.
Yeah,
So, uh, this is Lyzr Agent Studio. When you get into the studio, you will see this data connectors tab. And when you get to this, here is where you'll find all the vector databases available. So, the first one we see is Quadrant. So, one thing to note about Quadrant is that there is a default Lyzr managed Quadrant vector store that you can absolutely get started without any credentials. But if we are connecting our own, the step number one is to view documentation. When you click on the documentation, it'll take you here. And when you click on cloud, this is where you'll be able to find how to set up your new cloud uh, quadrant vector database. So once this is set up, it will look something like this. So it will have an endpoint, it will have API key, and that is all you need to get started. So when you go back to Lyzr Agent Studio, when you click on add, you will give it a name, a temp name, and this URL is what we saw here, and the API key is what we see here. These are the two things that you'll need. Once you enter it, you'll connect it to your hosted vector database, and that is all that we need. So just similar to this, I have something hosted on mine. This is all you need to get started.
got it. Okay, can you shed some light on what vector embedding format does Lyzr expect?
So vector embedding, going to the knowledge base
Mm.
or taking a look here, this is where you can see uh, in a knowledge base how to upload these. So when you upload a PDF, let's say something like this, you will see what parser that you need. You can choose the parser. We have two options, LLM Sherpa and PyPDF. This will determine how it is going to embed, chunk it, and embed it. So all you have to worry about is uploading the file and clicking the parser. You'll not have to worry about any of the embeddings, how to do it, and making it easier for you.
Got it. So, I mean, you have already shown, but can you talk more about how do I store documents and metadata in Quadrant?
Right. So to get started here, we'll have to go to knowledge base. So when you click on knowledge base and you go create a temp knowledge base, this is where you get to connect. So in this vector store, this is the quadrant default Lyzr, and this is the quadrant that I connected to mine. So when I click on this and click on the embedding model that I want to use, and I can create and get started on uploading this. So when I click on this button to upload, here is where I can upload three types of files, that is PDF, doc, and text. Or I can crawl a website and add that as my knowledge base, or just raw text. These are the ways that you can add data to your hosted quadrant vector store.
Is there any limit to raw text, character limit?
Uh, there is nothing as such, but you can enter as much content as you want. Preferably, you could save it as a txt file and upload it, so that it's much easier for us.
Got it. Next question I have for you is, can I control vector similarity scoring parameter here?
Yes, you can. So when you upload a file, and you will be able to see this particular interface where you can test out your retrieval,
Hmm.
say keys, and this is where I can uh, change my score threshold. This determines what level of accuracy is to be returned. Zero
Okay,
point 0.6 means only after six, only if it's confident that it's more than 60%, we'll get the output. And these are the retrieval types that we have. And these are the number of chunks that I want. Let's say I want three chunks that are above 60% score. I will get only three chunks that are above 60%. So this is how it works. This is how you can customize it.
got it. How do I update or delete existing vectors through Lyzr?
Right. So currently, updating and deleting means clicking on the file that you upload, or if it's a text, clicking on the text that you upload and deleting it. So uploading and deleting is the features that we support currently. So updating it means basically deleting and re-uploading it.
Hmm. Got it. And do we have hybrid search on Lyzr Agent Studio, like keyword plus vector?
So currently we only support keyword, and this retrieval type is something that you can customize on what type of retrieval you want. So yeah, this is something you can take a look and read more about what these types are and what they actually help you in doing. So basically we support a keyword, and the type of retrieval can be customized.
Got it. Okay. The last question I have is, what's the best embedding model to use with Quadrant inside Lyzr? Or maybe I just rephrase this to, can you tell me when to use which model of Quadrant? Like, is there any? Do you have any categorization there?
Right. So, as we talked earlier, when I am creating my uh, knowledge base, I have an embedding model option.
Correct.
So, it's much better for you to use ADA. This is what we recommend, and these are the other two options that you have. But the recommended option is that ADA, and you can take a look and preferring, suiting your use case. You can change these models, but something that will work for every single use case and confidently saying is that you can use ADA.
Got it. No, thank you, Raswan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.